Shalom, Holy Blossom. This week we will sing Hatikva facing the Israeli flag, mournfully on Yom HaZikaron this Tuesday and Wednesday, and joyfully on Yom HaAtzmaut this Wednesday, Thursday. And we will wave the blue and white at our end-of-year Israeli block party with our Shin Shinit Aviv on the last day of religious school, Sunday, May 15th. And again at the Walk with Israel on Yom Yerushalayim, Sunday, May 29th. But as the week of Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Memorial Day, begins to fade into Shabbat, I want to share with you a story of another flag. My grandfather, Rabbi Ernst Lorge, alav hashalom, was born and raised in Germany. Rabbi Leo Beck sent him to Hebrew Union College in Cincinnati, Ohio, to study to become a rabbi. The day after ordination, he married my grandmother, and he became a U.S. citizen and enlisted so that he could return to Germany, this time wearing the uniform of a chaplain with the U.S. Army. In a TV interview he gave in the 1980s, he recalled that he would deliberately fly the flag of the Jewish chaplain on his Jeep when he was in Germany to show everyone that the Jews were back. On that flag was a Star of David and the tablets of the law, he describes. And when the war was over, he was part of the efforts to liberate the survivors of the concentration camps. He spoke lovingly to them in German and in his German-inflected Yiddish to revive their spirits. And when they saw the flag with the Magen David on it, they all wanted a piece of it. A piece of that symbol of Jewish strength and Jewish pride. There was hardly anything left on his flag, but its tattered pieces made the people whole again. My grandfather describes the first prayer service he led for the survivors. One of the men reminded him that it was Rosh Chodesh, and my grandfather wondered to himself, how could they possibly have kept track of the calendar in the camps? But some did, because the calendar is itself like a flag, another symbol of Jewish identity and strength. And when my grandfather came to the end of that first prayer service, it was time for Kaddish, and there was such an outcry he could hardly contain himself. The people could finally begin to mourn for all they had lost and all they had endured. So Shabbat is coming. This Shabbat, now suspended between Yom HaShoah and Yom HaAtzmaut, is laden with emotion. Like the Haggadah instructs us, we tell the story from Genut to Shevach, from degradation to exaltation, from the low places to great praises. So this Shabbat is a special time of storytelling. I hope you will share a story from where you come from. I hope you will exchange stories of survival and stories of courage, stories of migration, stories of Israel. Because Shabbat is a time for stories, for remembering who we are, to be shaped by these stories, and to remind one another to whom we belong. Shabbat Shalom.